Hey guys, Cell here. Welcome back to some more Fate to Good and Order. It is now currently the 30th of June. Yeah, I am pushing this really far too close. Yaga Moscow, the lightning Tsar reigns. Rider. Yeah. The fact that it says Lightning Tsar reigns means that we're probably gonna be fighting the Tsar, or at least maybe a dream version of him. This might be very, very painful. Oh yeah, and didn't Avacabron say that one of the lives he took was in fact a child? This is my entire team setup. I did that before I actually started the episode, funnily enough. Usually I don't do that, but this time I actually did. Let's go, and hopefully this team actually works. Last spell, section 21, the Lightning Tsar reigns. A child, huh? I see. After I was summoned as a servant, I began killing people. I doubt I'm the first to dirty hands as a servant that was so determinedly kept clean in life. Once one has been summoned as a servant, bloodshed is all but inevitable, especially given how essential it is to Holy Grail wars. They are, after all, events held for the sole purpose of fulfilling mages' desires. In one such Holy Grail war, I proved to be the worst kind of servant imaginable. I thought he was see-through. Yeah, he definitely is. I mean, I guess he did stab himself to take his own core. All I have ever desired is to recreate the primordial man and save my persecuted people. I threw away the sense of pride and the morals that I held so dear, all in the pursuit of that goal. I killed my own master, who was just a child. I only know about this from records of the event. I can't remember their name or face. Such a horrible deed, and I cannot remember anything about it. But the records speak for themselves. They torment me, proving beyond any doubt that I am just as driven by my desires as any other ruthless mage. That can't be true. We can't rule it out. Speaking for myself, I don't really care about that too much. Whether a servant remembers or not probably depends on them, and the sort of memories they're dealing with. I know I don't care about remembering fighting in any boring-ass war, but I'd at least like to remember saving the world. If you feel bad about knowing you killed a child at some point, I say that just proves that deep down you're really a good guy. But you're here now to save all of humanity. You don't get to sacrifice yourself. Yes, I may just be making excuses. Nonetheless, right now we don't need a servant, we need a giant. One that is powerful enough to stand up to that truly horrible beast of a Tsar. As for Kadox Zum Lupus, a word of advice. Don't write him off. Don't underestimate him. If you do, you'll regret it. Have a good bone! Master, I'm sorry. But I'm afraid this is the only way I can be useful to humanity. I leave the giant command in your hands. Good luck, Master. You have a long path ahead of you, and difficult choices to make, but I believe in you. Fight hard, courageous young woman. You are human, but I know you have the strength you need to fulfill your duty. Damn it! Avacabron, no! You've been with us since the beginning of Lost Spell 1. Avacabron, I can't believe it. He didn't just use part of the Minotaur's labyrinth for a golem. He used all of it. Yep, he did. The hell? Where'd this shadow come from? Is that a golem? Did Avacabron make that? Run away! This place is going to turn into a battlefield. Hold it. Don't point your gun at me. It makes me want to end you. What the? My gun! You're with Caldea, aren't you? That's right. Why would a Yaga help them? Are you a remnant of the rebel army? No. Then again, I guess I am. I did think about rebelling for a little while. but I changed my mind as soon as I saw Yvonne the Terrible in person. I see, so you were that, Tiaga. I was told you all but undone when the priest decided to make you look upon the Tsar. But it looks like you rather enjoyed it. What? It's okay, you needn't be afraid anymore. This disturbance will cause the Tsar to awaken. Which means that the Tree of Emptiness will finally start absorbing mana from the land. What are you talking about? Did you say that thing is going to wake up? That's right. I can see even the thought of that terrifies you. But it's okay. We're going to defeat Yvonne the Terrible ourselves. What? I said it. I finally said it. I feel so much better now. I've been holding that in for a long time. We're going to destroy the Tsar, the last vestige of Russia in this world. What are you talking about? Are you betraying the Tsar? Well, that didn't take long. I suppose I should have expected that here. Nonetheless... Oh, dang. Now that the Tsar is about to awaken from his dream, I'm afraid your pre-sneaking have outlived your usefulness. Anastasia, dang. This took place not too long ago, back when I had only just been summoned. At last, I will have the audience I desire. I can send him here. Stand in my way and I shall kill you as well. Don't take me to see him, you swine in priest's clothing. I'm impressed you got through the pre-sneaky and made your way here, especially with that pitifully frail spirit origin. Very well. Out of respect for your hard work, I will grant you the audience with Amadeus that you desire. Besides, he told me to let you through himself. In fact, his exact words were, "If a man claiming to be my friend should ask to see me, please show him the way. He has every right to be here, you see." All while smiling the most innocent, angelic smile I have ever seen. Amadeus, Amadeus. I must see you. I must speak with you. I want to ask you what purpose we were meant to serve by being summoned to this lost belt. Are we meant to kill one another? Or is only one of us meant to kill the other? Is this passion stirring in my heart meant to be offered to a friend? Or is it an iron stake meant to be driven into an enemy? I thought that once I saw you, I would know the answer. However, I must warn you before you see him. He is, after all, thoroughly exhausted. He has been performing his noble phantasm without rest for the last 2 months. I'm afraid his spirit origin is more fragile now than decaying flesh, and the flame of his soul has dimmed only to scant embers. Frankly, he's in no state to receive visitors. A dreadful sense of foreboding seized me. I knew from those words that something must be wrong, and yet I still saw him, even before I knew what that something was. I thought that was you. I'd recognize those firm, tight footsteps anywhere. The man in gray, are you here to kill me? Mozart, what did you lot do to this prodigious talent? As you can see, we've been having him play the piano, though I must confess, without time to rest. But rest assured, we did not coerce him into doing so. He volunteered of his own accord, after learning of the special circumstances here in Russia. I distinctly remember him saying, "Well, great. Guess I'm just going to have to set a new record for longest performance of all time." This is madness. You're playing the piano and the rest of the orchestra all on your own. How have you been doing this for so long? You hate hard work. You grow bored almost at the drop of a hat. Well, that's not very nice, sure. I'd much rather just play a single song, get paid, and go back to my life of pleasure. But given who I'm playing for this time, even I can't help but be motivated. Besides, the Tsar was on the verge of waking up when I began to play. I didn't dare to give him anything but my best. He could easily end up grinding this entire country to a pulp if he were to wake up. After all, what choice did I have but to ensure he kept dreaming sweet dreams? So that's why you've been playing the piano. You mean a greedy miser like you has been playing his heart out here in the frigid cold for months on end. For a demented old man who couldn't understand the worth of it if his life depended on it. No need to be so rude to him. That will grant you that he's rather up there in years. The Tsar has been an excellent audience. He told me my music was like paradise itself. I'm afraid I'm at my limit. In fact, I won't be around much longer. This environment was just too much for a frail servant like me. I can't even move my fingers anymore. It's worse than the illness I contracted before I died the first time. Still, if I have to die again here, I don't want to do it without being useful in some way. So I thought you should kill me. I even told my couriers that my condition for helping out. Come on, the Grand Duchess and the others are nowhere to be found. This is your chance. You do hate me enough to kill me, right? Then go on, just do it. You, why would you say that? Its skill is divine, a gift from the god himself, and now you want me to kill you with my own hands. You want me to make those awful rumors the truth. How can you say that? Why not? If you hate me enough to kill me, go ahead and get it out of your system. Who knows, you might feel a lot better. Just don't expect it to save your life or anything. I might be a peerless genius, but there are some things even I can't help with. Mozart. Whoops. Once I let myself relax, I guess I ended up like a puppet with strings to cut. I don't think I'll last another minute. This is always how it went with us, wasn't it? I'd show up unannounced, challenge you out of nowhere, then make the impossible demands when I won. My break with President now, Salieri. When this is all over, would you play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star for me? What are you? I knew it would come to this. I may not have any hope of surviving, but you still have a chance to win. Salieri, it's all about timing. Friends and enemies alike must work together, or no one will be able to defeat that thing. Salieri, you stay closer to me than anyone else. You kept on hating me even knowing your hate would never be requited. I always appreciated that. So until the time to defeat Tsar comes, I'm going to lead his lullaby to you. Don't worry, this page's ears aren't exactly the sharpest. You and I may notice many minute differences in our performances, but he never will. So before I go, I'm going to put a curse on you. Stop, you can't. Now you must be Mozart for a while. Ugh, Mozart, you. What an incredibly dull job that was. But then again, I guess I had its moments, seeing the greatest monster in the world drew me to the sound of my piano. It is almost like I was holding the world in the palm of my tiny hand. And that wasn't too bad at all. That's right. I remember now. I. Now go ahead and play your Requiem as much as you like. You may play it for Amadeus or the Tsar, or for yourself when you lost sight of who you were. You will find an instrument right over there. Well, at least now we know why he has been playing the piano all that time. That's ridiculous. What the hell are you thinking? Are you completely insane? I have been quite sane for a long time now, Yaga. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We now have Chaldea, their servant, Kadok, myself, and a giant. That giant is from a realm, from a time that demonic beasts cannot hope to touch, so I'm going to cooperate with that girl and her team. Together, I'm certain they will achieve a miraculous victory. Wait, you're going to cooperate with that girl? You're going to cooperate with me? Wait. You're Kadok's servant, but you're gonna team up with me. Is Kadok just using me to defeat the Tsar, and then he's gonna try to wipe us out? Or is he gonna become a turncoat and actually work with us to achieve greater heights? Or is he gonna try to backstab us at the very end of everything after we finish all of the lost spells? I don't know. Is he an enemy? Is he an ally? I mean, again, there's gotta be some reason why he has a figure of himself, right? I mean, there has to be some reason he has a figure, right? Because obviously he doesn't die Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter if he does. If he strikes the chord with a lot of people and a lot of people like him, then yeah. There has to be some reason. So they're gonna take down the mountain of Tsar. That's right. Otherwise this world would never be saved. Everything we do for the sake of this world. Oh yes, I almost forgot. There's a very important detail you should know. Do you know what those devils at Chaldea are attempting to do? Oh. So she's gonna tell us now. I mean, tell him what will happen if we fix this lost belt. He'll disappear. Huh. I believe they mean to restore this plan to its proper form, in order to restore humanity. Well, that doesn't mean you Yaga are going to benefit from that. Your mistaken history, your erroneous path, will merely be pruned away. I take it you know that human from Chaldea well, then please tell me everything you can about her. Does she really know what it is she should be doing? Yes. Oh god. The Tsar is waking up! The Tsar is waking up! After all this time, the Tsar is waking up. Now it is time for us to move on. Glory to the great Tsar! Bye, Otsupichniki. The left side of Spirit Origin readings in the Yakumo Scout are dropping like flies. I think the Otsupichniki are disappearing. As we expected, once the battle began in Miyagi Moscow, it was only a matter of time before the Tsar woke up. Though I will say that I certainly didn't expect this to begin moving. What is... Are my eyes deceiving me? Is the monitor broken? Is this one of Da Vinci's practical jokes? What's going on here, Holmes? What is that thing on the monitor? Here doesn't even begin to cover it, for that matter. Is it just me, or are we headed straight towards it? Stop the vehicle, Manure! Hit the brakes! Look what we hope to accomplish by going there. Nothing, that's what. We'll just end up on a stain on the bottom of that thing's foot. Give Cell the order to retreat. Forget about investigating this tree of emptiness or whatnot. We're leaving Russia right now. If we must risk our lives, I'd rather take my chances on a zero sail. That's impossible. We have team members in Yaga Moscow. We can't retreat now. That thing could catch them and crush them in just a few steps. Well before they have a chance to escape. No, our conditions for victory are unchanged. Defeat Ivan the Terrible and capture the Crypta. If we are to accomplish those goals, we will need everything we have at our disposal. How are things shaping up over there, Da Vinci? Skip your opinions and just give me the numbers. The Ortonax exoskeletons operating within the expected parameters. Internal pressure regulation, combustion, and weaponry all good to go. Armor checks out, ready to transport her at any time. Beyond that, it all depends on how mentally prepared she is. Just the numbers. Da Vinci, Mr. Manura, take us into Yaga Moscow's western area. Wait, are they gonna be bringing Marsh to us? By my estimation, we should rendezvous with the investigation team in 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Stop, damn you! Stop! Phoenix and Arthur won't be able to make it out of this alive! Shut up. They might be doing something with Marsh. I mean, she was going to Da Vinci for something. Ivan the Terrible is no ordinary Yaga. Long ago, an ancient primordial beast was discovered in Russia's tundra. By merging with this creature, Ivan the Terrible began a period of growth. And perhaps due to his heroic temperament, or his imperial bloodline, that growth continues to this day. It is said that mammoths and saber-toothed tigers went extinct when their tusks and fangs grew too large. But Ivan the Terrible has moved beyond such concerns. He is no longer beloved or worshipped. Now he is no more than a horrific monster. Keep playing with every ounce of hatred you can muster, Salieri. Now that his nap is over, the Tsar is finally about to come face to face with reality. Oh damn. The Tsar's dream is ending. He is about to wake up. We are born from the Tsar's dreams. Once he awakens, we will return to dust. Glory to the Tsar. Long live the Tsar. Those sneaker are turning into dust. Does this rumbling mean he's woken up? What about the golem?
It's still coming together. Its own body is being assembled piece by piece, like muscles growing on a skeleton. Holy shit, that is huge!
What's wrong? Is this some sort of joke?
Doesn't it look like it?
I've awoken from my dream. I see now what is happening in the world. It seems my dreams for Russia are yet to come to fruition. I must eradicate the countless traitors and expand my territory. My nap is over. The time has come for me to make a stand. So he is finally awakened. Ivan the Terrible is said to have once moved the capital of Russia from Moscow to the city of Alexandrov in the northeast. But that city no longer exists in this lost belt. It disappeared from this world as Ivan the Terrible continued to sleep, to mutate to undergo further growth and mutation. Indeed, that mountainous creature is what remains of the man who fell back into a dream after his return from Alexandrov. Ivan the Terrible is no longer a man, nor even Yaga. He is a beast of the gods, the engorged culmination of his many dreams.
Holy hell!
Anastasia, don't be sneaky, told me what you said. Is it true? Have you betrayed me? But the peace and happiness you told me of nothing but lies. Tell me, Anastasia!
Damn, he's a freaking giant freaking mammoth!
What is that? Don't tell me that. The Tsar is furious. We're all doomed. Oh God. We can't defeat that. Nobody could. We should never have gone against it.
Keep your distance. Do not get caught up in the civilians' evacuation. Never mind the alliance between rebel army and civilian now. Keep them in line and get as far away from here as you can.
Got it.
I have fought both demonic beasts and giants before, but I've never seen one of this size. I think you would even give the gods of Olympus's two forms a run for their money.
I've heard there were giant folk all over the place back in the Age of Gods. But at least where I lived, they only grew to about 10 meters at best.
See, that's why I told you not to wake up the Tsar. There's nothing anyone can do against a monster the size of a mountain. Excuse me, but you never told us he was literally a mountain-sized monster. If you just mentioned that one tiny detail earlier, we'd have been a lot more prepared for this sight. Besides, he's not a mountain, he's a mammoth, a kind of giant elephant. Elephant? What's an elephant? Some sort of animal. Oh right, I guess all the elephants in this world went extinct a long time ago. I don't know how I would go about describing one now. Anyway, the point is he's an elephant on a mountain, a really, really big elephant, but still an elephant. You mean these elephant creatures are common in your world? Wow.
Not necessarily. Yeah, they're big, but nowhere near this. Isn't it impossible to fight him? Why? Are you being pessimistic now of all times? Why are you questioning this? We will defeat him. Do you think we can beat him? Doesn't matter whether we can or not. We just got to fight him, no matter what. Slap face or hold hand over heart.
Now that's how a general ought to be. Keep an eye on the big picture from on top of the golem for us, okay?
We'll be counting on you to use a command spell and play your trump card when the time is right. God dang it. Don't force me to use a command spell, especially since I only have 2 days. That said, he's not actually seeing us right now, is he? He's calling for Anastasia, saying something about her betraying him.
That's because
she did. Kadok! This works out nicely. If you're still alive, then help us out. You will help us, right? You're going to fight Ivan Terrible too? What do you mean? At least you're not a complete idiot. The Oprishnika are gone. Ivan the Terrible is awake. All that's left now is to take him down. You're after our golem, huh? That's right. In this Russia, Ivan the Terrible is neither human nor Yaga, nor even a heroic spirit. He's a walking natural disaster, an active volcano that only causes destruction whenever he wakes up. It's better for everyone if we get rid of him once and for all. We need to build a new Russia. Your arrival here gave us the perfect chance to do it. Don't get it. Come on, really? Fine, I'll explain. When you got here, I saw a chance. Long time coming, but I saw it, so I took it. I used you to further my own ends. No, I don't feel bad about it. Get with it, Cell.
Well, that's an awfully roundabout way of doing things. If you just asked nicely from the start instead of being a jackass, Cell would have been glad to help.
I'm not here to make friends. My only goal is to get more game pieces I can use to beat him, understand? So I set up a game board. One where the rebel army, Chaldea, Anastasia, and me would all have no choice but to defeat him. Well, Cell. You're used to this sort of thing by now, right? Let's go save this world. What do we have to do? We start by using that golem kit here, Malkuth of yours, to hold him back. Ivan the Terrible's got at least one weakness, he's slow. Does that even matter?
I'm with Beowulf on this. He may not be as big as a Dedota Bochi, but we're still talking literal mountain size here. Of course he's gonna be slow.
It means he can't keep up with your servants. If nothing else, you know he can't dodge your attacks. He can't fly, he packs tremendous force. He can cause an avalanche with a single step. He can even slam his trunk into the ground in place of an anti-army noble phantasm. His only weak point is the crown on his head. That is his real body. Real body? Try enhancing your vision. You should be able to see it even in this blizzard. I don't know how to do that. Amateur. Yeah, there it is. Doesn't look any bigger than a pea from here, but still probably monstrous compared to us.
It's gonna be tough to get up there. Even running up his trunk at full speed won't be enough to keep from getting swatted before one of us reaches the top. Are you all here? As matters having come to a head, we must now put our old allegiances aside. Disaster has struck and the Tsar is awoken. He won't stop until he destroys everything. I understand why you must bear a grudge against me, but right now we all need to work together.
Anastasia, the Tsar is after you. So?
Yes, I'll hold him back with my noble phantasm for as long as I possibly can.
After that, it'll all depend on how motivated you are. Can you do this?
I had no right to be a ruler. I hate the people, I hate this land. Everything I cared about is long gone. I don't even know why I became a servant in the first place. I barely even remember my own life anymore. All I have in my head now is knowledge of this lost belt. Still, I did love my family and they loved Russia. So, I will not shirk my duties. I refuse to drown in my grief or to flail about in desperation. I will simply do everything in my power to eliminate Ivan the Terrible, no matter how hard it may be.
There you have it. Please, help us. You do want to save the world, don't you? Guess we gotta just go along with this, huh? Sheesh.
No word from the border cell, and the comms not working right.
I think the border's coming here.
Must have to decide this for ourselves, although. This feeling, I don't think I'll be able to stick around here for much longer.
No!
Know what? Never mind, let's just get going. There's no time to waste.
Guess Billy's not gonna make it. Might as well give Shun Shun a message for him in the meantime. Alright, do it. Anastasia, I'll back you up with command spells. Atalanta, I'm sure you can tell this is no time to be worrying about a rebellion.
I know.
Then go on the attack. You should be plenty strong enough to provoke him. Show him your speed. Show him how high and far you can jump. After that, I don't care. You can rest out on your own. Come on, Anastasia. The Tsar is waiting for you.
The fire inside him may be a little more than petulant embers, but it never goes out. He's indifferent, jealous, and hateful in equal measures. How wonderfully human. Master Chaldea, do you really think you can defeat my master?
Yes?
No need to answer now, you can tell me later.
Okay, let's get going, Master. We'll be counting on you to back us up. It looks like this noble phantasm golem answers you to your commands. So make sure you have it put up a good fight.
Okay, guess I'll be off too. See you later, Sal. Be careful to stay put. I use a lot of arrows and they do not care what they hit. What did I tell you, Sal? This world is finished now.
We still haven't fought him. It's not over yet.
Are you nuts? Just look at that thing. It's destroying this whole city. It's not even breaking a sweat. How is he not a literal demon? I can tell. None of the servants or even this golem can match the Tsar. You really think you can beat him just by working together? You're out of your damn mind. The Tsar is the strongest being in this world, period. That's why it's impossible to beat him. Deep down, you know that's true, don't you, Sal? When I saw that thing and heard him speak, that was it. I was done. I mean, come on, who'd believe they could rebel against that kind of ruler? You think you can beat that thing? Well, you can't. He's a god, a real-life flesh-and-blood god. He's the ultimate being. There's nothing that can stop him from doing anything he wants. So we Yaga have no choice but to submit to him. Come on, you get it, right?
Oh, I understand what you're saying, yes. I can still move, so I'm not done.
What?
People are counting on me to win this. I'm going to fight for the people I care about.
What? I wake up from a long dream, only to find myself alone. I can no longer hear Metropolitan Mercadius' voice.
Stories. No Anastasia's sweet nothings. My husband could tell me they were all lies. Every last one of them. Long ago, I became a Yaga, and united all of Russia. Unified. When the great cold wave struck, my subjects were starving. I kept moving west in order to protect them. I moved west to help my subjects to spread the Tsar's glory. And yet, we were suddenly cut off. This world was determined to be a loser. It didn't matter how hard we worked, or how desperately, how fervently we wished otherwise. So spoke the foreign pieces from beyond the stars, in an unearthly voice unlike any I had heard before. But I refused to accept that. I did not endure this hell on earth to give up now, to passively accept our so-called fate. I certainly did not endure it so that I could welcome this sort of end to our world. Neither I nor Russia will ever fall to ruin ever. Anastasia!
Do keep your voice down, Your Imperial Majesty. I can hear you just fine. You are right to be angry, you are right to be furious. But the time has come for you to pass your fury on to another. At this point, your very existence has become a sin. Russia no longer has any need of your backward notions. We are the ones who must lead it into a new era.
I refuse. I am Russia. I'm the one who bears this world on his shoulders. No obsolete human upstart will take that away from me. Not now. Not ever.
Uh-huh. That sound.
Golem Kater Malkuth!
Damn!
That's what the golem looks like. Who are you? Where did you come from? I'm from Chaldea. Chaldea. The keepers of Chaldeus. You let some of them escape Koya and Skya. I know Avakabro and the Golem Master made that. And I know it's possible to ride on his shoulder, since it's outfitted with defensive spells. But it's one thing to know it, and another to do it. Are you out of your damn mind, Cell? Maybe this is exactly the sort of crazy you need to be to succeed in these sort of situations. I'll have to remember that one, damn it. What, are you jealous of my courage now?
This must feel like a terribly unfair punishment to you, my sire. But this is simply what fate has in store. Prepare to die, Ivan the Terrible.
Oh man, I had to reset my freaking game. It would not load. Minute battle close, battle close, battle close. Wait, I have a golem skill? Increase HP by 10,000, remove buffs for one enemy. Increase defense by 50% for one turn for all allies. So I'm assuming you do that when he's about to do his Noble Phantasm? Restore HP by 50%, 5,000, increase NP gauge by 20% for all allies. Okay. I mean, hey, look at that. Penth literally has 2 freaking busters right now. Do that, and then do that. That way you can start getting her Noble Phantasm back up. I can't use my command code, because I literally can only use the golem. This seems like it would be really useful. Well. Outrage Amazon. Go, go, Gadget Pent with your Buster Brave Chain with the Noble Phantasm. Damage, huh? Man, that did basically freaking nothing. Jesus. Oh! Jesus. That did way too freaking much. Okay, go. Zeken Muku Sandan. Do we just have to break his one bar? Please tell me it's just one bar. Holy freaking hells bells, man. Jesus. Panther's probably definitely gonna be going down. Now he just removed all of her buffs. Hey! 3 turns and the battle's finished! Oh, howler freaking Louia, we dealt enough damage! Oh my god, that's freaking horrifying! Well, that's 1, you guys! That's 1, there's 2 more to go! And the first part took 44 minutes! Well, I waited for it to try to load for like 2 minutes 30 seconds. Either way, it still took around like 42 minutes, 41, around there. That is freaking nuts! Holy crap! Round 2! Fight! The Giant's Fist roared. Each blow slammed into the Tsar's monstrous form with earth-shattering force. The Tsar howled, raising his trunk and calling down lightning from the very heavens. The blast stripped the giant of skin and flesh, the resultant thunder leveling the deserted buildings around the combatants. The giant's wounds began to knit back together, as if winding back a clock. While the Tsar still had not so much as a single scratch upon him. The Yaga who bore witness to this battle would have come to say this was nothing less than a battle between primordial gods, and that no ordinary folk should ever have seen its like. Ah, poor Patsy. Damn it. I knew this going in, but he's just too damn strong. Still, we've got all our trump cards ready. Our enemies are allies, and even our dead are all working together. Maybe if Amadeus had lasted a little longer. No, we couldn't have done this any faster. All we have to do now is beat him. Nothing to it. I know I can do this. I know it.
Sumurki, Kramer, VVVV.
Damn it, his hide's just too tough.
I cannot believe it. Even my arrows cannot blind him.
Damn it, he's even stronger than I thought. If only I had the emergency prerogative. No, forget about that. Mercurius, you're out there smirking even as you're watching this all go down, aren't you? Well, that's not very kind. I prefer to think of myself as more of an overseer. So why have you called for me? Does this mean you're finally ready to escape from this Russia? That you have exhausted all of your options? Not yet. I still have got you. You've got something up your sleeve, right? I know you've been hiding something from Anastasia. If you're still hanging on to some kind of trump card, now's the time to play it. It's your problem as much as it is ours. Yes, I suppose you're right. Neither Anastasia nor I can escape the Tsar's wrath any longer. So I've got someone to help. He may be quite ordinary compared to Mozart, but that only motivates him to try so much harder. In fact, that effort makes his performances so much more emotional, in a way prodigies like Mozart would never even bother to attempt. Kadok, your idea of using Mozart's music to keep Tsar asleep is a good one. But that was never going to solve the fundamental problem. You still need to learn how to stir up other people's emotions. Is that so? Thanks for the warning. So what is your trump card anyway? Knowing you, I bet it's in terrible taste. The only way to fight a dead-end delusion is with a delusion devoid of hope. Did you really think waiting patiently would bring you salvation? That you could achieve greatness if only you had talent? I'm afraid you are dead wrong. One needs neither talent nor repentance. Now come, conductor. The time to blossom is at hand. Now is the time to let your howls resound. Take a page from Kadok's book and fix your mistakes.
Salieri?
I can't. My piano could never hope to pacify the Tsar's fury. I just don't have that sort of talent. It's impossible. I know myself better than anyone. I know all too well what I'm capable of. I can't play the piano the way we need. I can never hope to be a match for you, no matter how hard I try.
I don't care. Play it anyway.
Silence. A prodigy like you will never understand what it's like to be forsaken by the god of music. I'm a Salieri, born only of a desire to end your life. Who cares about instruments? I've got everything I knew about them back when I was alive.
I don't care. Play it anyway, otherwise the world is doomed.
The world? You expect an avenger like me too? I could never hope to make the kind of music that you do. The kind that resonates with every listener's heart as they hear your requiems.
I know.
I'm incapable of moving people like you could.
I know that too.
How about Mozart? You phantasm of my own. A deluded mind. There is one thing I do know. I know your dark side. I know how you covered your face in shame, in a pit utterly devoid of light. You never saw us common folk, as humans, and why would you? The only thing you ever fought with were your own inner demons. You loved music more than they did. You loved music made by humans' hands, no matter what manner of demons preyed upon your mind. And yet neither music nor society nor anything humanity could make brought you salvation. So if you continue to play the piano with such elation, even after becoming a heroic spirit, then I too have a reason to play the piano. So I will play, no matter what sort of humiliation I suffer, nor what mockery I am subjected to.
Exactly, don't even worry about how good you are. After all, everyone sucks compared to me.
There you go again, Mozart. Very well then, I shall play. I shall play for all I'm worth. Your prodigious talent is far too unreliable to be taught in textbooks anyway. I will catch up to you, even if I must employ every musician's technique ever created. Well, what do you think of this? Have I caught up to you now? No. No, this isn't it. I'll never catch it to you like this.
Let your emotions guide you.
Let my emotions guide me. My emotions are grief, anger, and my lust to end your life. Is that truly how you want me to play? How's this? Feel my anger, my hate. I'll kill you, behold Mozart. Look upon my regret, my hate, my passion, my fury.
That's it. You don't need skill when you look like that, yet let your anger over the unfairness for it all ring out. Let your emotions pour out of your fingers, my brother.
Silence. Be quiet and listen. I am not your brother. I will follow my own path. Whoa.
I hear music playing throughout the town. I think it's coming from the top of the palace.
It's Salieri. This must be his own personal Dies Irae, Day of Wrath. It's not about talent anymore. He's just wailing on the keys desperately and furiously. Which is exactly why it speaks to the heart. At least it seems to be getting to the big guy. This sound, this anger, stop. Do not bind my heart. You're wide open. I don't get it. Salieri's spirit origin. His noble phantasm is growing stronger. How is that possible? There's no way anger should be able to boost the servant's abilities like this. Of course there is, at least, if that anger is a core part of that person, rather than something fleeting and superficial. He has finally abandoned all pretense. That screaming here now is Antonio Salieri's true nature. He admired Mozart more than anyone, which is always why he hated, feared, and pitied him. He loathed the masses who failed to understand Mozart's genius, calling them all fools and idiots. He feels his own anger, but so does Mozart in the very period of time that created their relationship. That is Antonio Salieri, the man in great turned avenger. Now he is pouring every experience of his life into this very performance. Listen well, Ivan is terrible. You all have grief and anger. For a long time you have been doing the pruning, but now it is your turn to be cut away. You may be livid, but your anger is misplaced. You sup the blood of hundreds, thousands of demonic beasts in order to gain that enormous body. For countless years, you have used your power for cruelty and tyranny. You let your Prishnik roam free, killing Yog after Yog for untold generations. You say everything you did was done to survive. But even so, your existence now is nothing more than a monument to sin. How dare you worm in my mind? Begone, miserable little musician.
Oh, damn. His lightning just struck the palace.
That bastard. I can't believe he'd burned down his own whole palace just to get at Salieri.
He wants to, if we have anything to say about it. If we're gonna hit him hard, now's the time to do it. I know that. That's our last chance. We have to pull him off that mammoth, no matter what. Get the golem ready, Cell. We are going to stop this demonic beast once and for all.
Got it.
You know, I just thought of this, but this music might actually be somewhat copyright. I don't even know anymore. Hey, look at that! Pence gets 2 busters again in the very beginning. Well, would you looky here. This is what I've been looking for. Oh hey, his health is now only 245,005. Nice job, Salieri. Now here's the problem. Last time he ended up giving himself freaking, invincible. So I might need to save this until after he gives himself invincible. Well, let's go. Outrage Amazon. You can do this, Pent, I believe. He should be slightly weaker now.
Oh, he definitely is somewhat weaker. Look at that damage now. It's way better than before. Go, Pen. Yes, yes. Yes! First break bar down on the first turn. Divine Beast Lightning, huh? Look at that, he removed his own debuff. Alright. Okita Orita. It is now up to you. Take these crit stars all the way. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Second, Mercury Sundown. Go, go, Gadget, Okita. Nice. Look at that sexy damage. I love it. Mental schism, huh? Pence, no! God damn you! Bop, bop, bop. Hey, look at that! We have a Noble Phantasm again! So I think I'm not going to use it right now. Yeah, I'm not. Run D game down, huh? Waver, no! How dare you? Second, Mercury Sundown. That freaking crit though. That's gonna be a major pain in the freaking arse, isn't it? He doesn't have any buffs though. So one final buster, I guess. Okita, no! Damn it. Debuff resist, greatly restore HP and defense and attack for 3 turns. Okay. So do this, and this. Everyone heal up. Why exactly the turn? What? Whatever. Give us defense. Although, yeah, that increases arts, and that increases Buster. I'll save it for one turn. We're all assassins, and we have defense up. Oh yeah, go first aside with the crits. Oh, he finally did it. He finally buffed himself. The moron finally buffed himself. It is time, Ivan the Terrible. You shall finally get off of your freaking mammoth. Azrael. Vishnapte Matrata, Mystic Eyes of Death Perception. Come on, Ivan. This is where the battle starts getting good. Oh, dang. Quick line up and Buster, huh? Shiki, you fought valiantly. Ivan the Terrible, you are done. Now, if you could infinitely spam that freaking invincible, you would have won. But you couldn't. So this is our victory. This is the melody for our battle. Holy crap! Oh, there's no battles on this one. Hey, looks like the episode's gonna be ending after this. Oh my god. The lightning sardines. Dang, it's almost 5 right now. I don't think the episode's gonna be out today. I mean, it might still get out. Damn it, it's still not enough. We're too far from the palace to boot. So, this is the tenacity that's kept him alive for over 450 years. Holy, divine, and sacred, my heart is pure and unclouded. How dare you disturb it? How dare you? You need to get out of there, Salieri! No, he will regain his power if I leave now. I cannot leave this place, no matter what happens. Besides, this is the only piano in this entire world. Is Marsh gonna come and shield Salieri? I'll perform in my rage until I die. No, even beyond my death. And not only my anger, Mozart's as well. Be gone, musician. Oh no, you don't. Get between them, catch on Markuth! Cursed stone statue, you dare impede me. You would protect my palace in my stead. Impudent clod, how dare you? I shall send you back to the ground from whence you came. Lightning runs through my veins. My trunk calls forth tempests.
Look out, Cell. He is creating a storm at the tip of his trunk. It's on par with the Divine Spirit's lightning attack. The golem might survive it, but nothing else will. It will obliterate you and the palace. Get the golem away from there, hurry! We made it. I must say, Gordolf, your driving technique is every bit as good as you boasted. The Shadow Border. Can't believe it cost all that trouble to make it here. Don't give up just yet, Cell. You and the golem, stay right where you are. I'm sending out our last remaining fighting force right now, Marsha!
Mosh? Come on, Mosh! How badass have you become? Oh?
For a moment, I flashed back to Solomon in Temple of Time. First, there was a strong, destructive light. It was so powerful, I was certain it would end me. Then there was that light that guided me back to life, to what I thought was lost. That was the moment when I picked up my shield and stepped forward. Back then, the only reason I could do it was because I felt it was the right thing to do. I was scared, yes, but more than that, I was proud and deep down lonely. I only thought that even if we won this battle, I would never again get to spend time with her. I couldn't help but to be a bit sad about that. But that's not true anymore. Now my pride is gone, along with any sense of what the right thing to do is. I never did get over my concerns. Instead of my sadness, I overcome my fear. I'm scared that I may not be in the right, that what we're doing may just be a cruel, empty victory. But then again, I also know that I would be even more ashamed to give up just because I'm scared or unsure. If all sides are equally in the right, then I want to protect what I can't bear to lose. To fight once again for the life I gained on that journey, so I'm asking you now. Please, Galahad, please lend me a shield once again. Well, Mr. The Ejection Point, are you all set, Marsh? Yes, each transformation is good to go. I'm ready for live combat. You don't have the same spirit origin you did before, and you also won't be able to use any of the skills you got from Galahad. But your Ortonax exoskeleton will make up for anything that's missing, and I guarantee it's been tuned perfectly, so there's no need to worry about that. All that remains now are the finishing touches, but you'll have to do the crucial final tune-up yourself. Final tune-up? What do I have to do? What else? Possess your heroic spirit. Once you awaken your noble phantasm, you'll be a new you. You can't use Galahad's noble phantasm anymore, and you don't have to. All you have to do is put everything you've cultivated into that shield. Everything I've cultivated. I'm impressed, Da Vinci. We really are going to make it. Who knew he genuinely had that kind of driving technique in him? I can see the palace now. 700 meters until we reach Golem Kater Makuth. I've unfolded the electromagnetic catapult on the deck. We'll reach the ejection point in 30 seconds, hurry. That's all I've got to say, Marsh. You sure you're good with this, right? I am. I never did find an answer I was satisfied with, no matter how much I thought about it. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm Cella's Chaldea's servant. And losing trust in what I'm capable of in what's right in front of me is the one thing I can't do. I see. Then you better get going. Shadow Border, open the hatch. Armored shielded, deploying for Russian throne, ready for battle. Oh, damn.
My lightning shall swell all over you. Your shadows shall sully my Russia no longer. Ah, crap. There's nothing we can do about that thing, Musashi. Grandmaster, and get out of here. There's no reason both of you have to die here, too.
You copy. On our way. We'll arrive in.
Come on, Musashi. What's important? Killing Yvonne is Cell's life. Hurry.
I'm sorry, Cell. This is a battle we can't win. I'm getting you out of here.
He's still got a chance. Oh, yeah.
What the?
Mashi!
Oh, yes. Senpai! Masha, here. Yes, thank goodness, I made it. I'm sorry it took so long. From here on out, I'll be joining you on the front lines again.
Yeah, baby. A new servant, no matter. I shall blow you all away just the same.
Oh, no, you won't. You can't blow away Mosh.
Yvonne Taylor is gearing up for another blast. The target remains in chains. How is this possible? He's like a bottomless well, magical energy or something.
Don't worry, everyone. Please, let me handle that lightning.
What? Don't be ridiculous. What can you possibly do with a single shield? Never mind me. Hurry up and get to the column. I'll be fine. Go on, leave.
No, I won't. Please keep playing, Mr. Salieri. Don't stop your beautiful recital now.
She thinks my playing is beautiful. No wait, I mustn't lose sight of my anger. Thank you, young miss. But are you quite certain you can defend against that lightning?
I am. Senpai and I have seen far worse than this on our journey together.
No kidding.
I may still have much to learn, but that I know for a fact. We wouldn't be here right now if we hadn't overcome the incineration of humanity and Solomon, the King of Mages. Compared to those, Yvonne Table's power is nothing.
What incredible bravado. I've never seen such a heartening display of valor before.
Mashu! Watch a noble phantasm now. My shield may be heavy and my heart still plagued with uncertainty. But even so, I can still hear her calling me. I know that much is at least. Senpai, I hear you loud and clear.
I believe in you, Marsh Kiriraito.
Thank you.
Here it comes. Yvonne Table is about to unleash another lightning blast.
In that moment, for just a fleeting fraction of an instant, something clicked and the gears meshed together. My shield, once heavy and cumbersome, now shone bright in a revelation unfurled in my mind. No fortress lasts forever, Marsh.
AKA no king rules forever. I don't know why, but I just thought of yeah. Arthas in World of Warcraft. I don't know why.
But we can get close by willing to be. But we can get close by being willing to rebuild. As long as it keeps rising up, even if it falls to ruin, it will stand tall forever. True name: Frozen Deployment. This is the castle of fantasy that holds many pets and wishes. Answer my call, Mold Camelato.
Our monitors are back online. I'm getting vital signs on Cell and Marsh. Kiriraito, they're both fine. Inside the area is still playing. Are you alright, young miss? If you are, I would love to autograph your shield later.
Yes, I'm fine, but I'll pass on the shield autograph, thank you.
Young miss.
I'm okay, really, I can still fight. But we need to focus on Yvonne the Terrible.
That light. That was the very light to peace I've been searching for. Did you see that, Makarius, my mentor? The holy light has at last revealed itself to me. I must have it. I must have it for myself. That is the light that shall support my virtue for years to come.
He's bringing his trunk down, Marsh! Gotcha. You finally dropped your lightning guard, you big Tengu.
Misashi, when did you? Servant, wait. You are not from the proper human history. I do not understand. You are one of us. Why would you turn your blade against us?
One of you? Pretty sure I don't know any other talking elephant, and any enemy of Cell's is an enemy of mine.
Damn straight.
Plus, this is clearly the decisive moment of this battle, and it's the Sekigahara of this world. No better time for me to show what I'm truly capable of. Sorry about this, Tsar, but if you think you have a long face now, you haven't seen anything yet. The causality keeping me manifested here is wavering. This will probably be the last attack I can pull off in this lost belt. It's true, I am meant to disappear, just like them. I shouldn't be taking sides at all. But thanks to you, Yvonne the Terrible, I finally know why I'm still on this journey. Why I still haven't grown tired of it. It's because there's still something out there I have yet to slice. Come hither, my roaring sword. Ishana Dai Tensho!
Oh damn!
Impossible. She has cut the Tsar. It seems that she split his enormous trunk clean in half. Master, I confirm that Musashi has left this lost belt. She disappeared as if she had been reshifted.
She must have jetted out of this world, but we can worry about that later. Miss Cell, this is the best chance you will get. Right, Golem Katir Markuth. Grab onto Yvonne the Terrible's crown. You dare take hold of my crown? Insolent whelp, get your filthy hands off of me.
Don't think so, prick. Master! I'm okay, I can handle this. I can do this.
Ugh.
Oh yeah. Master! Marsh! Thank you.
The mountainous demonic beast is completely shut down, and the golem Geturmaldkruth has fallen apart.
What about Sel?
She's alright. Marsh took good care of her.
You did it, Master. You took down a massive demonic beast.
Thanks, Marsh. You did great too. Thanks, Marsh. You look awesome in that.
Oh, thank you. But I'm afraid our battle isn't over yet. We only managed to get the crown off demonic beast's head.
She's right. Take a good look at the ground. Yvonne the Terrible is still very much alive. It's all the more frightful knowing he isn't a servant. So that is the ultimate Yaga, or rather the ultimate expression of humanity's will to survive. He may have been a horrific tyrant, but at least in that regard, he was indeed a great hero. Now come, Master of Chaldea. You have an obligation to answer his final questions.
Alright. Wardrobe unlocked! Hell yeah!
オルテナウス、オールグリーン、冷気覚醒率 60% を維持。大丈夫。白兵戦、いけます。
Although the Holy Knight is gone, her quest continues. Marsh's fighting style has changed. Skills have been changed to Orthodox skills. Honorable Wall of Snowflakes increases defense level 10 3 turns and applies incoming damage cut 1 time for all allies. Before. And now it's Bunker Bolt A. Increases Buster Card effectiveness level 10 1 time for 3 turns. Wait. Increases Buster Card effectiveness level 10 1 time 3 turns. So it only buffs Buster Card once, so if someone uses their Buster, it's gone. And Buster Card critical strength level 10 1 time for 3 turns for yourself. You know, that's kind of nice. But I'm kind of going to miss the defense increase. Marsh was freaking fantastic because of the massive defense increase. Apply Invincible 1 turn, increase NP level 9 for 1 ally. Apply Target Focus 1, increase NP gauge for yourself. Oh, come on! Obscurant Wall of Chalk becomes Amalgam Goad D. So, Target Focus... Wait, her other ability was Target Focus, so what the hell is that gonna be? Apply Invincible 1 turn and Target Focus 1 turn and decrease HP level 9 demerit for yourself. What? Shield of Rousing Resolution. So she now has a demerit? Marsha now has a freaking demerit. She can give herself invincible and target focus. Her other ability gives her target focus. But with no defense increase abilities, I can't tell if this is a plus or a minus to her skills. Lord Camelot. Okay, so increase defense 3, effect increase with overcharge and apply incoming damage cuts. 3 turns for all allies, increase attack for all allies. Increase defense and apply incoming damage cut. Level 3, 3 times for 5 turns for all allies. Okay, so we lose the damage increase from her Noble Phantasm. But we get defense up for 5 turns for 3 times. Again, this feels like a freaking drawback. It feels more like Marsh got nerfed. I mean, I'm gonna have to use her in battle to see if she can handle more beatings. I don't know. It seriously feels like she got nerfed, man. Holy crap. Thanks for the Saint Quartz, by the way. Marsh Kidorito Spiritual Undress Orthodox has now been unlocked. Spiritual Undress has been changed to Orthodox. Skills and Noble Phantasm have been changed to match. You can reset the skills Noble Phantasm by changing the battle sprite.
Okay, so if we change her battle sprite, she'll go back to the other abilities. That is good to know. I mean, I like this outfit and all, but the fact that her Noble Phantasm and all of her skills changed, which feels like a freaking minus in some cases, kinda sucks. Oh my god, there's the Chest of Glory. There's the freaking Chest of Glory. We're so close. The Grand Duchess of the Beast Nation. Which means, after we defeat Yvonne the Terrible, we're gonna have to go in one final battle against Kadok and Anastasia. I'm assuming because this is called Grand Duchess of the Beast Nation. Oh boy. That was a freaking blast. What did she say when she, got that chain? Usher. Voice. Happy New Year's, Master Missions. We're gonna be here a while. Here we go.
オルテナウスオールグリーン冷気覚醒率 60% を維持大丈夫白兵戦いけます
Okay. I'm still missing something right here. I don't know what it is. Battlestar 1, Twin Suit of Everlasting Summer. Battlestar 2. All of these are battles. There's my room. I mean, hey man, this is freaking great. She's still only Noble Phantasm 3, which must mean that after this is over, we get a Grail and maybe she goes to Noble Phantasm 3? Or does she get a Noble Phantasm up in some other lost spell? Probably that. So yeah, either way, with that, I'm going to end this episode here. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one, which will be, judging by the chest, the final part to the Lost Belt. Why does it say dress locked on here? Do I have to bring Marsha? About locked Spiriton Dress. The Spiriton Dress will be automatically equipped in story quests. Battle sprites and icons will match the Spiriton Dress during this quest. Spiriton Dress settings will revert once the quest is over. Okay, so story quests, she's forced into using her new stuff. But in grinding stuff, she doesn't need to. I mean, I kind of want to bring her in battle to see what's going to happen, but I already know if I bring her into battle, I don't know how to play with her, so we'd probably lose. Though having massive defense would probably be nice. Include Marsh in your party for story quests in the main story to increase bond point acquisition for all party members. Bond gained upon clearing Part 2 main quest increased by 20% for all allies, including sub-members. Skill does not apply when selected as a support servant. So, what you're telling me is that if I bring her into every single story, we get bond increases. You're really trying to make a point, aren't you? I'd love to bring Marsh, I really would, but would she really be able to help? I mean, I just don't know if I'd be able to utilize her correctly. Not that she wouldn't be able to help, I just don't think I'd be able to make good use of her stuff. Either way, with that I'm going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next one, which will be supposedly the final one, the Grand Duchess of the Beast Nation. And then, I'd like to say I get a break. Well, I might give myself a 2 to 3 day reprieve on FGO. Come back with the GSSR banner. Although that's probably going to be a lot more than 2 to 3 days. I'm just hoping that GSSR comes out sooner than later. Then we can start episode 1 of heading into Lost Belt 2. As again, we need to do that to be able to actually go into the next Halloween event, I believe. Which sucks. But I'll do it. So until then, see you guys later.